up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do kind of on a budget, kind of healthy grocery haul, and I'll show you guys what meals I plan on making with everything I got. I think these kind of videos are so fun. I'm always looking for new meal ideas, so hopefully you can either get some inspo from this or you just find it entertaining. So in the last month, a lot of things have changed for us. I left my job to be a stay-at-home mom, which is not because we have like all the money in the world. It's just because it's what works best for our family. My salary wasn't much more than childcare would be, and my son is exclusively breastfed, so that's just kind of what worked for us. But with that being said, I have been looking for ways to like cut down our bills every month, and groceries is definitely something that we could get a little bit better at. I also say healthy-ish because I'm trying to make swaps that are like higher protein, less added sugar. I'm not on a diet, not doing anything like that because I am breastfeeding and I am trying to sustain my calories. But I feel like trying to shop healthy and trying to shop lower budget is not easy. Okay, in full transparency, normally my husband and I spend $200 every week on groceries. I know that's a lot. I know that's absurd. We talk about it every single time we go to the store and we're like, how could we cut it down? So I really tried to think about that before I went to the store this week, before I made my list. I like really put my mind to the test, okay? And I'm really proud of myself because today I only spent $144.31. And for someone, like I said, who spends $200 every week, I saved $55 today. So let's break down what we got, what we're making, and you guys can just let me know what you think. I'm gonna show you guys my little mom hack though, okay? Your stale coffee that's been sitting out for hours, like from before you went to the store, pour it over ice because now you've got a little treat. Tasty iced coffee. I love it. I'm also not gonna waste my Nespresso, so I'm gonna drink it. If I made it, I'm drinking it. Okay, I feel like the smartest thing to do would be kind of just go like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and kind of show you guys what I'm thinking. So for breakfast, a lot of times I'll have oatmeal, I'll have eggs, like whatever. I'll make Rhett a little something and I'll kind of have something similar. But lately I've just been finding that I don't have time for anything, to be totally honest. And I have this like fear inside of me that if I don't eat breakfast, my breast milk supply is gonna immediately drop. And I don't think that's an irrational fear, especially because my son is still waking up at least like once in the night to nurse. So when I wake up in the morning, like I'm already feeling a little depleted. I'm already feeling hungry as for lack of better words, okay? So I feel like I need to eat something, and I need to eat something good. I need to eat something filling, something that's gonna help me sustain some energy. So being that I'm running out of time lately, I'm gonna go back to my protein shakes. So that's why I have all this almond milk. We get unsweetened, unflavored, plain almond milk, Walmart brand. That's another tip for you. A lot of this stuff is Walmart brand. If you don't shop generic, what are you doing? Obviously some things don't taste the same, but things that are like very even swaps, I do it all the time. I always get 2 to 4 of the unsweetened, unflavored almond milk. I cannot talk today. We use these for coffees. I would normally just get like 2 if they were for coffee, but since I'm also using them for protein shakes, I got a third. That's also what this fruit blend is for. So we had this in our freezer, and one day I just kind of decided to throw my protein, which is the MRE, Redcon MRE fudge brownie flavor. So it's like a chocolate protein. I threw a scoop of these berries in with that and the almond milk, and it literally tastes like a chocolate covered cherry. I love it so much. I don't even like chocolate covered cherries. But that's what I'm gonna have for breakfast. And I just realized this morning when I was making my shake that I have like 1 cup of fruit left. So grab some more of this mix. I think this is so good for that. Like seriously, I'm sure there's so much more you could do with this if you're like into protein recipes and like making some type of dessert. But this fruit mix plus chocolate protein is like a flex, okay? So we're also gonna put things away as we do this because this is already dripping all over me. But yeah, breakfast is almond milk and smoothie with protein, and I'll also have coffee. I typically have 2 coffees in the morning from my Nespresso. I use double Nespresso pods, and I'll usually have like 1 when I wake up and then 1 a little later in the morning. Or on days like today, another 1 at 1 p.m. So that's what the milk is for. And this is the protein that we buy. We don't get this at Walmart, and obviously if you had to buy protein, like that would be an added cost to your groceries. But we bought this forever ago. We actually got it on sale. They were like buy 1 get 1 free. Don't know why, but we've been stocked for forever, which is great because I didn't have to buy protein for shakes. I truthfully need to like clean out the fridge, but we're just gonna like make it work. Also, I don't know if you guys can see my condiments over here, but I feel like me and my husband are like condiment king and queen, okay? Like, we could literally give you any sauce you want in the entire world because we have it in our fridge, which is probably also where we spend a lot of money. And I didn't end up getting like any sauces today except for salsa. I don't really consider that a sauce, but no condiments were bought today. So I feel like that's where I saved a little bit of money as well. Next up is lunch. Typically, I'll kind of reserve like a day or two for leftovers, and then I'll get something specifically for lunches because I know that some of our dinners are gonna turn into lunches because we're gonna have leftovers and whatever. So what I got is one of our absolute favorites. This is a go-to. This is healthy by my standards. When I say healthy, you guys, please don't look at me like I know what I'm talking about. But I do read ingredient labels. I do try to go with like protein and nutritious things. I think this is healthy. This makes me feel like a little clean girl eating my lunch, okay? So just roll with it. But they are crab sushi bowls. If you don't like imitation crab, then you won't like this. But if you eat California rolls, then don't stick your nose up at it because it's essentially the same thing. Okay, so I take some of the imitation crab, I make a rice packet, I cut up some cucumber, and I just add these together. Sometimes I'll throw like some sesame seeds or even some everything but the bagel seasoning if I want like a little extra flavor on top. And then some crab mayo, which is literally just sriracha mayo, but they sell it at Walmart. It's called crab mayo. That would have added cost to my grocery bill, but I actually already have it. Told you guys, condiment king, condiment queen over here. I do also really like adding avocado to this, so it is like a true California roll. My husband's allergic to avocados, so I often just forget to buy them because I'll look at them and think about that and I'll walk away from them. I get them for myself and Rhett all the time. I just didn't today, and I don't have any in the fridge. I typically always have like a couple avocados on hand and I don't, but not a big deal because I will just add in some more of this crab. I'm looking at the protein because I'm trying to see if it's like good. It's like 6 grams of protein per serving. I feel like that's like not great. We could do better, but truthfully, I'm bulking up in the mornings, okay? Not really bulking up, but I'm getting a lot of protein first thing in the morning. For lunch, I'm just looking for something that's not too heavy, something that I could eat and make quickly, because a lot of times my husband isn't here and I need all of my hands to take care of my child. So this is lunches, crab bowls. So good, we love. I'm gonna put this stuff away. Okay, so I feel like a logical next step would just be like snacks. This is typically where I spend way too much money. I feel like I get all these random snacks. I get like chips, I get filler things, and then like our food ends up sitting in the fridge because I'm full on snacks. I also typically get a lot of desserts, and I told you guys at the beginning of the video, I'm really trying to cut out a lot of added extra sugars. This is just like me in a nutshell. I'll buy a thing of Ben & Jerry's. I'll buy a pack of cookie dough, and I will literally eat half of it to all of it in the day that I bought it. So not a healthy relationship with sweets, trying to just cut back on what's in the house. I've really been loving the Clio Greek yogurt bars. They're like Greek yogurt dipped in dark chocolate and they taste like cheesecake. Love those. I don't know if they have them at Walmart. My mouth's watering talking about them and thinking about them. Those are at Target. I might like stop by and get those like midway through the week if I really want something sweet, but trying to cut back on the added sugar. So didn't get any dessert, but I got snack. I got roasted red pepper hummus. I got the Walmart brand. I've had this before. It's actually really good. This is one of those things that I feel like I would be maybe a little picky about, but I've always gotten the Sabra roasted red pepper hummus. I think this is just as good, so she works. And I like my hummus with carbs, okay? I do not want a slippery, wet carrot in my hummus. No, it's not for me. I thought about it going into the store. Like, what do I want to eat with this? Maybe a carrot? Ugh. Celery? Ugh. I'm just not that kind of girl, okay? If I'm eating cucumbers or carrots as a snack, it's with ranch, and that's pretty much it. So I got pretzel sticks to go with this. I feel like if I'm eating my little crab bowl and then I feel hungry later, I can get some protein-packed hummus, have a couple pretzels, and I will feel full, and I will feel like satiated until dinner time. So love this. I think this is a win for snack time. And if y'all can see in my pantry, don't judge me. It's small, okay? We work with what we got, so don't judge what it looks like in there. Now we're on to dinners, and I tried to like work smarter, not harder this time. My husband was like, if you have to go in the store and literally just get chicken and something for dinner, I don't care. Just please don't spend a ton of money. So I kind of took that advice. I tried to think of things based off of like one protein so I could buy it in a larger quantity, maybe save money, whatever. But I'm also like not into boring meals. Like don't like having the same meal every day. I just can't do it and I won't eat it. I tried to think of ways to make chicken last longer, whatever. So Gonna start with the chicken. I got this giant pack of chicken thighs. We've been on a chicken thigh kick lately. We've been like cooking them in the cast iron, getting a good sear on them. They're so good, so tender, just absolutely delicious. We've been putting ranch powder seasoning on them, and I actually got the Walmart ranch powder last week because it's like $3 when the Hidden Valley one is like $7 or $8, maybe even more, I don't know. And it's great, just as good. So literally buy it. Another place you can skimp. But I bought that last week. And let's see, this is 5.5 pounds of chicken. I just kind of eyeballed it and I was like, that looks like a lot of chicken, like enough for the week for the two of us. Because I'm gonna make a couple different recipes with it. So first up is chicken fajitas. I'm excited about this. I feel like this is gonna make one of the bigger meals of the week. So I got 2 bell peppers and I got a white onion. I was kind of feeling like putting it in the crock pot because that's easy, but that's normally how I make my chicken tacos. So what I actually might do is sear the chicken thighs up in the cast iron like I always do, take them off, throw this stuff up finely sliced, and then add everything back in the cast iron together, throw on my seasonings, and serve it like that. I also typically don't buy seasoning packets. If you know me, you know, but I have 2 giant bins, every seasoning you could ever imagine. I like to cook. Taco seasoning, fajita seasoning, very easy to make if you have the things on hand. Cumin, paprika, chili powder, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, those things. So that's typically what I do, and I find that that helps, like, one, save a little bit of money, and I'm just not always buying these packets. I can use what I have on hand because I got it all. But that's why I got the tortillas. That's why I got some extra cheese. I do have some sour cream in the fridge. And then I got just like some salsa. We're not picky about salsas. We actually like this one. And this is probably where the majority of like sugars that I have. Oh, wow. I was gonna say this is probably where the majority of sugars that I've gotten this week is gonna come from. Added sugars speaking. But this actually has 0 added sugars. So that's cool. I guess I was thinking like ketchup. This is obviously not ketchup. Ooh, okay. So yeah, that is one of the meals. I'm gonna put some of these things away and we'll get to the next one. That's all I really like to put on fajitas personally. Sometimes like I'll make pico. I'm just gonna use the salsa. We have this lettuce that I got, romaine, and we're gonna have extra. So if my husband wants to like chop up some lettuce on his fajitas, go for it. I like mine just with the things that I just showed you guys. So next dinner, also gonna be with the chicken. I'm gonna split this into like thirds for each of these meals, but we're going to have chicken salads. So that's what all this romaine is for. Also one of the cucumbers is gonna be for salad. And then from last week's groceries, I have some shredded carrot and I have some red onion. So I'm thinking that's super simple. A night that we like don't have a lot of time or don't feel like doing a lot, we'll just like throw together like a chopped salad, cook some chicken on the cast iron, and call it a day. So that is the next dinner with the chicken. I've also probably got other veggies in there that I could add on the salad if I wanted to, and we have every dressing under the sun, so don't have to worry about that. Last dinner with the chicken, and we're gonna be putting the chicken away. Saying bye to the chicken. I'm gonna do like a little chicken and potato cast iron bake thing. My cast iron has really been getting her use lately. I'm thinking about getting our place, like the Always pan cast iron. We had another pan in addition to our Always pan and we threw it away because it sucked and it was just burning everything. So I told my husband when the time comes, when I'm ready to like shop, when I want to buy things, or when they have another sale, because when they have sales is, but I want to get another Always pan and I want to get their cast iron. The pans, when they're on sale, I think are like $100-ish. So definitely waiting for the sale, but it'll get a lot of use in this house. So yeah, back to what I was saying. We're gonna do a little chicken, potato, cast iron bake thing. What I think I'm gonna do is cut these potatoes up, like cube them really, really fine. And then kind of cut the chicken up same way, like really, really fine. So I'm going to like saute the chicken or like, you know, sear the chicken, whatever, in my cast iron, and then I'm going to add the potatoes and just kind of let them cook together. And I have some cream of chicken condensed soup that I bought last week. I was going to do something with chicken, and like, I'm real with you guys, we're not crazy about leftovers or like casserole type dishes, which is why I try to cook things the way I do. That's why I try to switch things up, because I know that we'll actually eat all of our groceries. We won't waste food, which is the most important thing. So I have this because we didn't end up making what I thought we were gonna make. We kind of pivoted, made something else. So what I'm thinking is like chop the potatoes and the chicken, small little diced cubes, cook them up, add this and like maybe a little water, maybe some spices, kind of mix things up, you know, make like a yummy little hash situation almost. I don't know. We're just gonna see how it comes together. And I also got this frozen broccoli for that. And I don't know if I'm gonna add the broccoli to the dish or I'm just gonna like have it on the side. But I feel like we need like a green or a vegetable with most of the dinners that we're gonna have. And this last one doesn't have that, so that's what I got this for. Not me about to put my frozen broccoli in the pan. Also, I have like 2 bins of frozen chili in my freezer that I made like a week ago, because that's something that I will 100% freeze. Like if we haven't eaten it all, like it's not gonna go bad. I'm gonna put it in my freezer, and I did. So that's also something that we have on hand if for some reason our groceries don't get us through the amount of time that I think they will, or if we're just like not feeling what I have planned for the next few days, we can pull out some chili. The chicken is finally going. Okay, this is the last dinner idea. So I got some lean ground beef. Tried to be a little healthy there. Some bonza pasta. I got the cavatappi this time. Cavatappi. I don't know how you say it. And then another jar of salsa. Also, some of that cheese is for this dish. We're having taco pasta. If you've ever had it before, or if you haven't, very simple, really tasty. It kind of tastes like, I don't know, something nostalgic, but it's literally just ground beef, add salsa, add some cheese, add taco seasoning. I told you guys I like make my own, and then add your pasta, and it's taco pasta. This is nothing revolutionary, but it is very easy, and it's probably kid friendly. My child doesn't eat a ton of things yet, but keeping that one up here for when I need it. Okay, last things that I got these blackberry lemonade packets. These are for water, they're sugar-free, they have 10 calories, they have like pretty much nothing else in them. But really guys, this is just something that we could have instead of water if we want a different drink. I had been getting Sprites and body armors, and I actually have been doing research on body armors and like learning about that they're really inflammatory. So I don't know. I'm feeling some kind of way about them. I like to have something to drink every now and again that's like not water. So these are just fun. I don't drink these all the time, but they never have this flavor. So I did stock up and get 3 boxes. Don't think I'm crazy now. Okay, the other stuff that I got is like house stuff, obviously. I needed some disinfectant. I got this Safely one. I haven't tried this, but I've seen it everywhere. I've been trying to get something that seems like a little bit safer, a little bit better for our health. Last week I got the Everspring, that's from Target though. So obviously it was at Walmart, grabbed it Safely, seen a ton of things about it, wanted to try it. Gave it a little sniff in the store. Seems kind of yummy. So yeah, needed that because I'm obviously wiping down a lot of counters, a lot of high chairs, all the things. So got some more of that. My baby has teeth now. He has 2 teeth, in fact. He got his first tooth at like 6 months, and he's 7.5 months old now, and his second tooth has just popped up. So they're just like back to back to back. So I need to start brushing his teeth. I got him this little toothbrush set, you know, it's like a grow with me toothbrush set. I was gonna get him the little one, but I'm just like, you know what, let's just introduce him to like a regular toothbrush too, so we're never having to like transition him. But I got the little set so we can just see what he likes, figure it out, I don't know. But I gotta brush his teeth, so I got that, and that was actually $12. So that was like one of the more expensive things in my list, and I still managed to come like under budget, so that's cool. Last things are toiletries. I love Cottonelle toilet paper. I like to keep a back stock in our house, and we don't have any because I just restocked the bathroom. So got some toilet paper. This is the softest one if you want to know my opinion. I feel like we've tried every single one because I'm so picky about toilet paper. She's a goodie. And then I always get the Walmart brand paper towels. I'm not picky about paper towels. I like them for certain things, but we also have like a giant stack of like 20 microfiber towels that I wash on a regular basis. We really use those to like dry off dishes, clean counters with disinfectant, that kind of stuff. The paper towels are more so like if we're handling raw meat, we wash our hands, that kind of thing. Something I feel like, you know, I need to dispose of it. That's what the paper towels are for. So I'm not really picky about them because, like I said, they're kind of like my backup, but we do use them. I do need them, so that's what I got. And yeah, you guys, I'm literally so proud of myself. $145. I feel like these groceries are 1000% gonna last me through the week, and I'm just feeling like I did it. I did it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Like $55 off of our bill isn't that much, and $145 for 2 people for a week, 2.5 people, a little one, is technically still a lot of money. But if I could cut $55 off every week throughout the month, that adds up. So that's really all I'm trying to do, is like make a difference, get better, try to be smarter about where I spend my money. I can definitely keep you guys posted on like how groceries last, what we think of everything. Most of these recipes I've tried before. If you guys have any tips for like budgeting and grocery shopping, or you have any recipes that you love or that you think like make a ton of meals, definitely share them with me. Let me know, because I'm open to hearing it. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I think these are so fun to make. I can definitely keep doing them if you want to see them. If you did like this video, please like, comment, definitely subscribe so that I can see you next time.